Last tackle. Open side they come. Paddy back through the middle of the field looking for some space. He's going to beat everybody as he had a flick pass over the top to Webb. What a pass that was!
So this is just a series of videos that we're going to be doing over the next couple of days, just giving updates really of our exciting plans over on the welfare. But I thought what might be quite important is just to give you an update on the stand, because we were all very excited about what we were doing at the with the commercial and the hospitality boxes that we were putting in here in the restaurant down below. Those plans haven't been squashed. They've just been sidelined for a while we think the priority at the moment is the work that we're doing up on the miners' welfare, which Martin has a little bit more information on.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is the council has quite rightly said we need to do work to improve the safety of the terrace. So none of that's lost. It's just we're going to have a real focus on kind of getting the first wave of this, which is close to getting approved in July, which will effectively put in a new fantastic Rovers training facility, not just for Featherstone and the team and all the teams at Rovers, but for the community itself, Paddy, isn't it? So yeah, in terms of this terrace, that's still part of the bigger plan, isn't it, Paddy?
Yeah, it's not lost. We just like I said earlier, we just felt as though that the priority was the facility up on the miners' welfare, which we're doing a joint venture with a football club to help with the funding, and I think in total we're talking about a 1.5 million spend with a 3G and a gym, recovery centre. And classrooms as well, which will not just benefit Featherstone Rovers and all our teams, not just benefit the football team, but the community as well. Because in winter there's a massive demand, as we found out to our detriment. This winter, trying to find a 3G facility to train on for an hour or two was very difficult. So the demand's there, isn't it?
Yeah, look. We have to pay tribute to the council here. They had the foresight to have the resilience fund post-COVID, and they're playing a big part in this. We're often asked, aren't we, Terry, about where's the resilience fund money going? Well, we think this is a great kind of use of it. It's something that's great for the club and great for the playing environment. It'll get us into an elite kind of playing group with what we've got. But more importantly for both of us too, it's about the community who are going to be using that, and unfortunately they're not getting access to these facilities at this moment in time.
No, that's right. Yeah. So we'll wrap it up there, and then we'll look to do some more up there. Okay. Yeah. Hi everyone. This is just our second little video that Martin and I just as an update really. A few more questions on the Blue Wall voice group about. The next plans, the future plans for Featherstone. There's lots of things bubbling around the game at the moment that may or may not kick in next year. But Martin, you're pretty on top of all that, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, firstly, Paddy, it's a little known. Not all the Featherstone support will know we've sat on 22 acres of land here. So I know this was something. There was a lot of consultation about several years ago about the land, and. We've been really fortunate that we've reached an agreement with the council for us to extend the footprint of the land to these areas that you see here. So that's all for the benefit of the community, by the way, and all for sporting benefit. And we've already made great use of that, don't we? We have community football teams playing on this very pitch week in, week out, and training and so on. So yeah, it's a big area that takes us right from here right over to and beyond with the stadium. So absolutely, we've got some great plans for what we're thinking about this area, aren't we, Paddy, with the council's support?
Yeah, that's right. We've still got some funding left from the council, and I briefly mentioned it on the first video that we did, and this is the area where we're gonna build the 3G pitch. Along with the 3G pitch, we're going to retain the grass pitch over to my left, which will be a training grass pitch for both football and rugby. But this will be, almost 24/7 every day of the year. Facility not affected by the weather, which sometimes causes us problems. Causes every club problems that isn't lucky enough to have a 3G. So we thought it was a big priority to really improve the facility at Featherstone and the community. We use the word community a lot. We've identified that it would be very much in demand to have another 3G pitch in the area. Private ones, if you like, that aren't owned by schools are few and far between around here. I think there's only one. And last year, as I said on the previous video, we got into a little bit of trouble trying to find some areas to train on. So the 3G, and then we thought that we may as well move our facility over here, so our indoor facility over here. So over where you can see the little white building over there, I think that was an old changing room or something?
Yeah, it never really came to fruition, Paddy, no.
But over there, that's where we're going to put, I always call it the blue barn because that's what we have over there, but we might have a different colour, don't know, it might be blue and white, but within that barn there's going to be our weights room, our wrestle room. There's going to be a little snack bar / cafe, so the football will use this. We'll use this. It'll be like in the summer holidays. There'll be training events down here that'll be run through our foundation, and big football 5-a-side games and stuff. We've identified, haven't we?
I think it's important that it's the community are using it, but I think our fans need to recognise it's elite facilities for our players, whether it's the men's team, the women's team, and so on. It's facilities that deliver revenue for the club. That's really important. That we use the land not for a quick gain. It's used for something that's got longevity and keeps the club sustainable. So, anybody who's tried to book facilities, the brilliant facilities at Aspire or nearby at Featherstone High School and St Wilfrid's and so on, they're always booked. So it's up to, I'm sure Paddy and the board will be asking me to kind of roll my sleeves up to make sure this delivers a revenue, not in the times that the club aren't using it, an attractive rate for people so it doesn't deter their usage. So this is something, Paddy, that's just a win-win all round, I think. Yeah. I can't see the money, the residual fund money, being spent on anything better than a training facility that we've got our eyes set on. Yeah. And we're looking to get moving with that straight away, aren't we? We're actually doing a bit of a joint venture, aren't we, with a football club? Which will really help us with the funding as well. And I think in total, I think it's a similar model to our friends, Joel Red's friends over at Hull KR. It is.
Is it 1.2, 1.5? I can't.
Yeah, it could be up to 1.5, Paddy. So just think about what a wonderful asset that can be for Featherstone, never mind for the club. So we're working closely with the Rugby Football League in developing applications in the football kind of world as well, and it's just going to be a kind of real life-changing thing for the club, won't it, Paddy?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it, and also the council are really pleased that we've decided to do that, kind of unselfishly. I mean, that money it could have been spent on what I originally wanted to spend it on, was to jazz up the terrace end at the post office road end and make the restaurant and the boxes. We'll get to that. I will get to that, but I just think immediately this offers the club some real benefit. And as I say, the council have really got behind us on this, because it's kind of like a council kind of project, because it is, we are the community, aren't we?
Yeah, like you said, Paddy, the timescales, are fast approaching. We're kind of close to signing off the legals on this new grant funding. We've got work still to do around the Football Foundation side of things, but it just seems to me like just what the club and the community need. And I think it was the right choice, Paddy, to just, like you say, we've not ruled out the other. This is just the precursor to the things we're going to talk about during these videos, but this seems to be the right one that we need for not just the club but for the area, you know. So The council have been great. We got another meeting later on this week, and I think we'll get close to sign off then. So thank you very much to the team at Wakefield Council.